Hey guys, so today I wanted to do a video talking about the COVID-19 vaccine. So I'm on my way to go pick up a friend of mine. We're going to these mansions in Newport, Rhode Island that they decorated all with Christmas lights and everything like that inside. So we thought it would be like a cool activity to do for the weekend. So I'm going to pick her up right now and then we're gonna go there. So I figured I would just talk to you guys while I'm driving because it just gives me an opportunity to actually talk, because it's hard sometimes at the house with like my son and stuff like that. So I wanted to talk about this because I just wanted to get a lot of you guys' opinion on things. I don't usually do videos like this at all. Like I don't talk about this stuff. I don't talk about like news stuff, politics, or stuff that's going on in the world really. I don't know, it's just not my thing. But this was something that I was just curious about because I guess what I was hearing was kind of unexpected, or I wouldn't say shocked me, but kind of I was a little bit like taken aback by it, I guess you could say. I don't know. So anyways, as we know, we have obviously the pandemic going on with COVID, and you can't do anything. You are very limited on being able to go places, see people, travel, and I didn't expect it to last as long as it has. At first, I thought it was not going to be a big deal when they first were talking about COVID, when it was like March in the United States, and I was like, oh, it's just going to go away in a little while. And then I'm like, as time was going by, I'm like, I guess not. This is more serious than I thought it was. And my thoughts, I guess, on being able to get back to real life living was we just need a vaccine. We need them to come out with a vaccine, and everybody's going to take it, and then everything will be fine, and then we can get back to our normal lives. So I knew that the vaccine was going to take a while to come out, and I wasn't expecting it to come out as soon as it did. And I guess, they were obviously pushing to get this put out as soon as possible and be able to give this vaccine to people so that, things could stop going back to normal. So here in the United States, they just started giving it to, I think, elderly people and frontline workers, like people in the hospital, working in the hospitals and things like that. One of my cousins, she is a nurse, and she posted a picture online of her getting the first of the vaccines. Now that's another thing. I didn't know there was going to be 2 vaccines that you had to take. If I'm correct about this, you need to get one, and then there'll be another one a month later. I just thought it was just one and done, like that was it, you know what I mean? So I guess there's 2. And I think they're saying in the United States, like not until another few months or springtime, early summer, that everybody's gonna be able to have access to the vaccine. I know in the U.K. they were already giving it out to people as well. I'm not sure about other parts of the world. So, I have been talking to friends and family about it. And one of my friends, her sister is a nurse and brother-in-law is a doctor. And I was talking to her about the vaccine, and I said, oh, are you going to get the vaccine when it comes out? And she was like, no. And she said also her boyfriend was not going to be getting it. And I said, well, what does your sister say? You know, your sister and your brother-in-law, they're in the medical field. Like, what do they say about it? And she said, no, they're not going to get it either. And I was kind of surprised by that. I thought that was what everybody was waiting for, was the vaccine, so that they wouldn't get sick, they wouldn't catch COVID. And we just talked a little bit more, and I asked her why, and she said they don't know enough about it. There hasn't been enough testing done. What the side effects could be, say 5 years from now, like you have some sort of issue because of it. And I don't even think this even crossed my mind about anything like that happening. I don't know why. I guess because I'm like, oh, we get the flu shot, we get other vaccines, you know, you take your children. I mean, most people do get their children vaccinated. What is it, like the chickenpox vaccine, or smallpox, or polio, whatever it is that you get. That's just what you do. And I thought that was going to be the same case for COVID. And I'm not saying this because I'm not judging people for not getting it. It's actually that I want to learn more on people's opinions and what they think about getting it. Because now I'm paranoid because I wasn't before, and now I am. And now it makes me sit back and wonder, you know, should I do this myself? Should I get the vaccine? It's just been on my mind lately. So that was just, you know, one friend that I had spoken to. And then I spoke to another friend of mine that I was up with, and she says she's also afraid to get it, and so isn't her husband and other family members, that they don't know what could happen if you get it. There could be bad side effects from it. That there's not enough known about it, and they don't trust it. And then I was like, okay, that's some more people that say they're not going to get it. And then I was talking to family members over Christmas Eve, and I had family members telling me that they were like, no, I'm not getting it. And, you know, if other people want to get vaccinated, that's fine. And then, you know, they'll be fine, and then I won't get them sick, and then they can't get me sick. And that was their mentality on it, and that it was the same thing, like, you don't know what's going to happen. And they were like, oh, I've seen videos online where people passed out after getting it and like weird stuff, and I didn't hear about any of that stuff. I just heard like 2 people had some sort of bad reaction to it. I think like an allergy, like if you got bit by a bee or, you know, something like that. I hadn't heard anything else. Like I said, I don't pay attention to too much with the news and you know, what they post about stuff online a lot, because number one, I don't trust the news, and I don't believe half the things that they say, and I don't trust, you know, a lot of things that people post online, you know, like social media or other news sources and stuff. I don't believe it. I guess I just form my own opinions about things because I've seen evidence of false statements in like the news and media and all that stuff, so I just don't pay attention. I just don't take whatever they say to, you know, to heart, because I'm just like, they could be lying. So that's just my opinion. Everybody else has their own opinions on the matter, but that's mine. And I've talked to, I think like one person I know said they're getting it. They're like, fuck yeah, as soon as that thing comes out, I'm getting that so that I can travel. And that was my other thought on things. Are they going to make it mandatory that you have to get this vaccine in order to travel? They might do that. I mean, it's crazy that all of a sudden you have to, I don't know, be forced to do things in order to live your life that you were able to live before normally. But that has always crossed my mind, that are they going to let people on airplanes or into other countries if they're not vaccinated? Which I can see both ways. One being controlling, and 2 being like the good of the people, you know, not to get everybody else sick. So I can go both ways on that one. But I just really want to know what everybody else's opinion is on this, because I think I was just taken aback by like how many people were saying they were not going to get it, because I was for sure that everybody was like, give me this vaccine, I'm getting it so that everything will be fine and the world can go back to normal. But I guess I was wrong in assuming that. So like I said, I don't normally talk about this stuff. It's just not something I discuss on my YouTube channel. It's just not for me. And I think now, because it is such a major thing that's going on, I just would really like to know everybody's take on it. Because, you know, I only talk to a few people in my close circle, you know, friends and family and stuff like that. And I don't get to talk to all of you one-on-one to know what your thoughts are. And especially people in other countries might have an opinion or what's going on over there as far as getting the vaccine, and if it's, or when it's going to be available to everybody, you know. So like I said, I don't talk about this stuff on my channel at all. I just have other interests, and I just don't like discussing this stuff usually. But I think because it's just something that I didn't expect for people to say that they weren't getting it, that I just kind of wanted to get everyone's opinion on it and know what they would be doing and what their thoughts are and what's going on in your country as far as it when it's available, or if they even talked about getting it out at some point to you. Because I just know of the, like I said, the United States and the UK so far. I haven't heard about any other countries. So I just have my, you know, my smaller circle of friends here and my family members that I'm able to talk to about it, but I don't get to talk to you guys one-on-one. So I just wanted to get your viewpoint on it, what you would be doing, what you think about it. Do you think it's something crazy, like you're going to have horrible side effects? Do you totally trust it and want to think that, you know, we're going to get back to normal life because of this? Do you think it's something controlling? Because I know that's another aspect of it, that people think that, you know, that the government's trying to control us, and that's why they don't want to get it, almost like a conspiracy theory type of idea. I honestly, I don't have, I guess the word I'm looking for, I'm not judging people either way. This is just for my own information, you know, and not to, you know, battle back and forth with people about it as far as, oh, you should do that or you shouldn't do that. I honestly just want to know what you guys will be doing, because I think it would help me better to maybe make a decision for myself as far as what I would like to do. So yeah, I know this was a weird subject to talk about, but I just kind of wanted to get it out there. It was bothering me. It was really bothering me, and I respect what my friends and family have told me as far as what their choices are. I'm not making any judgments on them, like I said. I am glad that I spoke to them about it, and they gave me their viewpoints, so now I'd like your viewpoints. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please think about subscribing to my channel, and like I said, comment down below with your views on what you'll be doing. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, stay dark, my friends, and stay safe, and I will talk to you guys later.